Hip hop and R&B. Good morning to you, Chicago. Kyle Santilli and Kendra G, Leon Rogers. We are the Chicago Morning Takeover. And we're so happy that she's back, man. It's been a couple of years. Chicago, give it up for your very own
Yes,
Keke
very own.
Yes.
Listen, Keke, I'm putting you on blast. She was true to CP time today.
Oh my gosh, I was really true today, and I apologize because I'm trying to get all my time with y'all.
Either way, we're happy to have you here.
Yes,
I'm happy to be here. You know, it's always a good time to be back home, man.
You know, I always say this. Keke is very special to my heart. Sincerely, no, I can get really sad when I live. Not like sincere. When I lived in LA, Keke Palmer gave me the opportunity of a lifetime to be on her talk show, and I'll never forget that. So she's like a little big sister because she's younger than me, but I've learned so much from her.
Oh my gosh, same here, girl. And you just inspired me because you just told me how you started to do stand-up, and I told you that's a dream of mine.
Yes.
So I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
Thank you. But now it's all about you. You got a brand new book. I Don't Belong to You. Let's talk about this book.
Yes, I mean, I'm so excited about the book. I Don't Belong to You. I started writing it 2 years ago when I did Cinderella on Broadway. It was like, it came into my mind. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm realizing a lot about myself. And the main thing I'm realizing is that, what I've gone through in my life isn't anything that should stop me. It's something that can propel me forward. And that success isn't predicated on a happy life. But it's like, life gives you lemons, and this is how I made lemonade. And that's really what my book is about. It's not so much about my life as much as it's about me using my life story to kind of show that example.
What's one of the lemons that you turned into lemonade? What's an example?
Well, coming from where I came from. I came from Robbins. Me and my family drove 4 days. Robbins,
Shout
Illinois.
out to Manny's Blue
What up,
Moon.
Mudville? Drove 4 days and 3 nights, and all that comes with growing up. And even though I love that community, it's hard. What you're told, what you're made to believe you can do for yourself. The things your family endured, the generational suffering, just all those different things, and trying to overcome that. That alone was, I'm just like grateful to God.
I just hope you come back and reach back to the Long Shots movie and take over quarterback. For Chicago Bears. You know what I'm saying? Digging, like we can run the marketing pitch. Keke Palmer at quarterback for the Bears. Let's go.
When I tell you, every time that the Super Bowl comes around, people put up that picture from long time, like, call Keke in. I'll be dead.
That's hilarious. It's funny, too, though, because we always go back to those examples of when you were doing your thing as a child actor. And here you are now. You're definitely a grown woman nowadays.
You're 23 now, right?
Yeah, 23. I'll be 24 this year.
I can't imagine Keke 24.
Neither can I, girl. So it'll just stop. I'll just stop talking after this year. We're going to stop asking Keke her age.
Yeah, because she's still little sis. Like right in the barbershop and Keke come on. She'll be like, hey, Leon, don't you? Hey. They don't look at her like that.
Is it tough making that transition publicly? Because we've seen so many actors and musicians kind of wild out, going from a young child star to being an adult. And they always have that time period where, like Miley Cyrus, she completely wild out to prove that she was an adult.
I think I think it's both. I think it's, maybe sometimes it does make you feel like, oh my gosh, I need for people to know this. But then also I think at the same time, in defense of the child entertainer, is that sometimes you're just growing up and people are taking it as you're doing a lot. Because nobody's seen the type of kid y'all were. Right. So if you dress different now, nobody's going to say he being fake as hell.
Right. That's how I always said about Michael Jackson. Like, he never got a childhood.
Right.
So now he was just grown being a big-ass kid.
Pretty much. And so I feel like everybody's is different, but I feel like growing up as a child entertainer is very hard because everybody's seeing you and everybody wants you to stay the same, but the reality is we all grow. So it's like everybody becomes your uncle and your auntie, like, look, you, and it's like, but really I'm 45. You know what I mean? But the reality is everybody sees you the way you were when they first saw you.
But some of them child actors, they got to be like, I know y'all saw me doing cocaine at 12.
Which there are some.
Keke Palmer hanging out with us in the studio, Chicago. Don't go nowhere. We're happy to have you here. Just, we're going to come right back with you, all right? All right.
I Don't Belong to You is the name of the book. Get it, Chicago.
Here's Rihanna, Sex With Me, GCI.
But that's for real. Some of these kids, it really is real, like the drugs and stuff like that.
Well, that's what Drew Barrymore said.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore was like, I was in Studio 51 at 11, getting it in.
But this lean shit, the way that this lean shit has infiltrated the community is ridiculous.
Shout out to Houston.
They got kids on heroin.
We have 3.5 minutes.
And then we got to come back up live, right?
No, this would be the break. Then we're going into traffic. So this will be where G-Spot is, but it's going to go into traffic, okay? But this will be the next break. It's about to go.
So we're about to record the next break.
Yep.
But why are we and then what
And
happens?
then the air is 7:52.
So can we just do that break live then?
She have to leave at
That's what I was saying earlier.
7:55. I mean, that's what I was just told.
So here's what I was trying to explain.
Was it at 7:55 it was? Or it was 8 o'clock at 7:55?
Right now, if
She
we
gotta get dressed.
look, let's do this. Right now, let's do the business break. All right, Keke, you came through today. Thank you very much. We want everybody to go support your book, this, that, and the third. That'll be in the can. So
Okay.
once she leaves, we can play
So
that.
we do
Okay,
the
okay,
middle.
Then when we come up live, we just continue in the natural.
So this is gonna be like the okay.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna do the business break.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
now you know me.
I just want to be part of the process. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, here we go.
Process guy.
All right. 107.5 GCI decides #1 for hip hop and R&B Chicago. Kyle Santillian, Kendra G, Leon Rogers of Chicago want to take over. Keke Palmer's been hanging out with us. It's been such a pleasure today.
Oh man, it really has been. You
No
guys
doubt.
are a couple of fun people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll talk about the book a little bit more because you're 23, but you wrote a book already. So, some people say that you live enough life to write a book.
Well, I mean, clearly my life is still going, but I will say that I experienced a lot in my early years that I feel like a lot of people my age hadn't.
Right.
And that's just because of the fact that I had to handle business so young. And for me, I feel like it would be a disservice, not only to myself, but also to them to not tell them, like, yo, this is what I figured out. Like, on the side that you might be just getting to, as far as following your dreams and understanding your purpose, like, yo, here's something I have to say about that. But at the same time, when I'm going out and I'm doing my book signings and I'm, talking to my peers, they also giving me something, which is what is the part that I couldn't wait most for. Because at the end of the day, though I may have grown up quickly in the adult mind, I don't know what it's like to have normal high school social dynamics and all those different kind of things. I'm late on that. I missed out totally, and it shows up now because a lot of things I'll be sensitive to that most people done went through a million times already, in high school and college. But it's new for me, so it's a give. It's a give and take with us.
Right.
That makes sense. So are you going to be out and about with the people while you're here in Chicago?
Yes, I'm going to be out today. Mom, what's the school? My mom.
Chicago State University.
Yes, Chicago State University.
I know your schedule more.
Exactly, because I be tweeting and Instagram. I know you be on that media, girl. That social Kendra G media.
That's right. She'll be at Chicago State University today at 3 o'clock. Is it open to the public though?
It is, but I think it's sold out now. Somebody was just telling me that. So if you want to sneak in the back, you want to get on that, understand the landscape.
There's so many people that look up to you that live in Chicago. They want to know, how did you do it? Like, you are a bona fide Hollywood star. How did you make it happen?
Well, it's a lot of different things. One thing I'll say is I had a lot of help and assistance. Definitely number one from my mom, my family. I had a great, support system. And then having said that, just hard work and discipline. And also remembering that at the end of the day, I know, never forgetting in my mind, no matter how many doors will close, that I can do this, and finding out a way to keep, feeding that empowerment part of myself, so I've learned different practices that help to assist me in removing my negative thoughts that might hold me back or make me feel like I can't get to where I'm going. And those things have really made I talk about all that in my book, my yoga, prayer, meditation. Those things truly help to take away those thoughts that stop you from believing that you can do it every day. I do it every day, or every other day at least, try to. You know what I mean? It's a practice. That's why they call it that. But at the end of the day, it has made a huge difference and impact on my life.
That's what's up, man.
I'm just glad you're doing your thing, representing Robbins to the fullest. I mean, I've been blessed to know you for a while and watch you come through this game and be the woman that you are. So, I'm waiting on you to do the stand-up comedy, too.
Yo, so
because you're a clown. You're a clown.
I'm a clown.
People don't know. Like, you've hosted the show before here. You're a clown. So
I'm such
I would
a clown.
like to see you get on stage and make some more money.
Man, when I tell you in the next 5 years or so, you're going to see that. I'm nervous right now, but you know what I mean, with the gag in, I'm getting there.
All right, Chicago, Keke Palmer, man, thank you very much once again for coming through and hanging out with us. Please come by more often, man. Once every 2 years is not enough.
I know, that's really ridiculous. I'm about to be back. I'm sorry about this shit.
That just means you're working. You're getting money. I ain't mad at you if I don't see you in 2 years, as long as I know you're all right.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
When I win this Powerball, I'm going to be out there with you.
He's like, he'll lead a family and everything.
Everybody. I'm
Catch you this afternoon, Chicago State University, Chicago. Keke Palmer, thanks again, man. Chicago want to take over right here on 107.5 GCI.
Okay.
So now we don't have to worry about that.
That's really awesome.
And then now we coming up right now?
Yeah, we about to be live.
And then after that, we just got time for an interview, and then the pictures in it, she got changed.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
The
The day in the life. The day in the life.
I took y'all time.
Are you just doing Fox? You doing Winnie C.
Where's
Live?
Darren go? When you see live?
You doing Winnie C.
Good. I'm changing here. Now.
Yeah, because Fox luckily is downstairs. You'll be at Fox in 5 minutes. It's in the building.
Wow.
Yeah, it's literally in the same building.
So Fox is not Windy City Live.
No,
No.
it's
ABC.
ABC.
When you see live down the street.
Got it.
Put my snap on the room.
Yes.
Look who's hanging out with us today, Chicago.
What's happening? Are you listening to the station right now? Because if you're not, you're missing out on a lot of gas.
Alright, y'all, coming up live.
Is this
So we gotta mention.
That's me. That's me.
Yo, this is the break.
Can you change it?
We going to traffic after
Yes.
this break, but we gotta go to traffic at 55.
Okay, got
So
you.
we got a
Watch the
minute?
time.
You got like what, 3 minutes?
You got to keep it straight.
Oh, that clock is wrong?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
1075 GCI, the size #1 for hip hop and R&B. Good morning, Chicago. Kyle Santillian, Kendrick G, Leon Rogers, and we're joined by Keke Palmer in
Yes.
studio.
She is back home. She's going to be at Chicago State today.
Yes.
Talking about her brand new book, I Don't Belong to You, which you can get. You can download it. I downloaded it to my iBook. You can buy it in stores. It's
Yes,
everywhere.
you buy it in stores, but also audiobook is available now. I know sometimes people don't want to be looking at their phones or
Right.
looking at the actual book, but you can get me up on that audiobook and you'll listen to my voice the whole time.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
no doubt. That's
Speaking of your
what's
voice, Keke, you're very vocal, and
Uh-huh.
you know you've been on the vlogs lately. So let's just clear it up for the last time.
Yeah.
Because we know you had you made some statements. I'm gonna break it down. So basically,
Go ahead.
you were in a video, Trey Songz video, over the artist. According to you, you did not agree to be in the video.
Yeah.
They asked you verbatim to your face. You said, "No, I don't want to be in this video." The video comes out. You're in the video. You go on Snapchat and you let the world know, listen, damn it, I ain't get permission for this video. And and it sparked the conversation of just women being sometimes objectified in ways in which we have to take control. So we heard your side. Obviously, Trey Songz recently spoke out and said that he never had the conversation with you. Let's start there. You never said you talked to Trey.
That's a lie.
Oh, you did talk.
He's lying.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's lying. I don't want to, be like ABC 1, 2, 3 because this is the thing. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the industry that if you're not in the industry, you wouldn't even understand. You know what I mean? Because it's just the same thing. I can't go into Wall Street and understand what happens when they making stockbroker deals.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the way that the industry is set up, it's like it is what it is. He know what it is. I know what it is. And, I mean, people going to say what they want to say. There's nothing I can really do about that. It's just my word, his word. It's over now.
So is the friendship over too because you guys had a friendship?
I mean, probably after this last thing that he said, yeah. You know what I mean? Because we already came to a conclusion. So the way I feel about it is like, look, man, God bless you. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? It's like God bless you at this point. I've already let it go, and I was the one that felt away. So it's like, if I can let it go, you can let it go. But if you don't want to let it go, I really don't give a shit because I've already moved forward.
Right.
To me,
Beat that one.
Yeah.
Beat that.
to me, it seems so petty because we're talking about an appearance in the video. So, if I'm Trey and you feel uncomfortable about it, and obviously you have, why not just come out and say, yo, you know what? I ain't mean to make Lil Sis feel that way. I apologize.
But that's how you know that's how you know it's not what it seems. Because this is my thing. When anytime something happens, you can tell by the person's attitude and response. At the end of the day, if I felt some type of way, let's say, and I was being dramatic, somebody that had true intentions would be like, you know what? My bad, G. Not all of that.
Right. Yeah.
And then I want to clear up too, just real quick. The lyrics were not complimentary.
Right. It's fun at a party. It's like if I'm at a party, I'm like, but if I'm going to be using it as far as my likeness in a brand, I'm going to be in the element of like repping that. Hell no.
Right.
You know what I mean? And my thing is, you should be looking out for me anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know you since I was 12, man. You know what I mean? I know him like I know you, Leon.
Yeah.
Right.
You would never come at me like that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because you can fight.
But I got to this one last thing.
I know where you're from.
I applaud you for speaking out because
thank you, sis.
when women are in those situations, and I've been in that situation before, and again, it is your word against his word, but a lot of times we don't come forward because of all the backlash we're going to receive from women and men.
But I could take it because the messages I got from other women saying that they were put in similar situations and had gone through, unfortunately, similar events with this person, it made me feel like, whoo, praise God. I knew I did what I needed to do.
And that's how I felt when Beyonce wrote Lemonade about me.
You know what,
We're
Leon?
not going to do this. We're going to have a conversation.
Look, on that note, let's keep it moving. Don't go nowhere. Keke Palmer hanging out with us in the studio, Chicago. Leon's Black Card Challenge is coming up as well. Don't forget about that.
Yes,
and
you
Hot Sauce
losers.
in the mix at the top of the hour. Keke Palmer in the studio, man. We on 1075 GCI.